what's up, guys? So we're out here at the spot. If the wind noise is a little bad, I'm sorry. It's not super windy, but it's also not like dead no wind, which is cool because it's kind of humid today. We had a little bit of rain this morning, so water is super cold right now. So this is what we got hooked onto the stick over here. We have about, I don't know, 15. Each one's in between 12 to 20 feet of line, whatever it is. And we're out here at St. Louis Pass crabbing. We're staying on the beach, of course. I'm not going any deeper than that water because I know people have died out here and stuff like that. But we'll get to that later on. So just take your crab, tie it up to a stick. I mean, your chicken tied up. So that's what we're fishing. That's what we're crabbing here. And just like that, we set them each up like that. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. We're all the way over there. 3 of them are built structures. This is why you don't stand too close to the edge over here on these edges. So that's sinking in. But we're gonna get the rest of them set up, me and my cousin. I'll let y'all know when we get something. Yeah, he's pulling. Scoop him.
That's shit, bro.
No, it wasn't. That was all you. I wasn't expecting. Hold on.
Want me to get the string?
I got one.
Dang, that's a nice one.
Yeah. We might come set two lines over here.
Alright.
Big girl. We got one so far. She's pretty big. She's female. She's really big and healthy. Since we're not freezing right now, I'm gonna hold on to her just in case we don't catch much more. So we'll go from there. I already have another crab on here, like right now. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he took off. But there's like a whole bunch right here. I know this is gonna be a really hot spot, so we'll keep an eye on this line and go from there. I'll show you this when we walk back that way. I see the chicken. You see the chicken? There's 2 on here. You got one other one. There's another one out there too. So she dipped her claw out on me, so she couldn't get me. She's actually gonna be really full of some meat because you see she even has a barnacle on top of her. So that means she's been in this shell for a while. So pull her off. She's going in the cooler. And there's already another one on this line, so we'll see what we can do.
Oh, he's fine.
Little one. He's definitely a keeper. They gotta be 5 inches point to point. So he gone. I gotta measure that one. All right, so when we're crabbing, you gotta have a measuring tape so you can know your crabs are 5 inches point to point. I'll explain real quick. I got this measuring tape with me. I bought it at Buc-ee's. So, knock her out. So crabs, you have to measure them point to point. This one right here, point, right there at 1, almost 6. So she is a keeper. For females, you gotta make sure so their apron looks like this. I haven't caught a male yet to show you what a male looks like. May have to switch spots to find some males, I don't know. But as long as they don't have eggs, you can keep them. So far, guys, this is what we got. We got 3 crabs, all females. I'm bleeding a little bit. I think we're gonna go ahead and set another one off the point over there, so we'll get that set up. Because there's a lot more crabs over there than over here. Look right there, you see them?
Yeah, I can walk up to it.
That was a trout. Should be 2 on there.
Oh, yeah.
Got one. I'll take it.
I'll go for this one anyway.
This one for sure, keep them.
Okay.
All right, guys, so when you're crabbing, we just caught this little girl. So you see, she got a sponge. I'm definitely putting her right back in. I'm not gonna mess with her any more than I already have. She only has one claw, so she should be fine. There's a big girl right here. She has eggs too. I can see them on her. Yeah, look. Yeah. But yeah, that's what happens when they have eggs. So when they have eggs, please let them go. They help the population, and we get more down the road. Yeah, this spot is ridiculous. Yeah.
That's a better size one right there.
Yeah, she's been in that show for a little bit.
The
Wait.
big got caught.
You know.
Okay, that's a good.
Yeah, you missed it earlier. Nathan caught one that was molting.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry for the wind noise, the water noise. There it goes. My cousin's operating the water hose while I operate this. All right, so we end up catching, I think, 11 crabs or something. So it's just enough for the recipe. I want to show you what I wanted to do. All right, beautiful blue crabs. You've never seen us clean them. This is how we do it. Rip off the apron, pull the apron up, hold the top, rip them right off, just like that. Tear off the back butt. Rip off their face. This is a very gruesome process, if you really, the way I described it. Some guy said that on TikTok. I was like, oh, interesting. But these little things are the filters. You don't eat them. You're not going to. They're nasty, and they're pretty much useless.
I'm getting a call.
And that was a mistake. All right, so you see, they're nice and clean. They have the guts on the inside. Just take a high pressure hose and hit it with a little bit like that, and that will wash them completely out. And the only thing that's left in there is meat and all the stuff you want to eat. So I have 11 of these to do real quick. Throw them in that bucket. As you saw, we did pretty good. I'm gonna finish this up and I'll holler at you when we're done. And just like that, guys, crabs are done. The water's about to boil. We got to season up that water. I'm gonna show y'all some new stuff I got, because I know I love cooking crab. But I'll catch y'all when I'm doing that. Hey, what's up, guys? All right, so we got the water getting up to a boil. It's almost there. Got a new thing I want to try. Shrimp boil, crab boil with Zatarain's. This has lemon in it. Never had this before. Woo, all right. I already like it as it is. I don't think it's spicy. Oh, yeah, it's just lemon. Oh, yeah. We're gonna go the original. Zatarain's crab boil mix. Pick all this stuff up at HEB. All right, guys, we got some boil booster. This is the smashed garlic flavor. Look how good that looks. I can barely tell. Let me get the light on it. Pretty cool. How about that much? New stuff is herbal overload. So this has like all the different types of herbs. Whoa. Whoa, this one smells amazing. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that, and these are all salt-free, if you're curious about that. That should be fine right there. I'm gonna add, last thing, so I'm gonna add some butter to this and stir it up, and we should be ready to rock in about 15, 20 minutes. All right, guys, whew. She's rolling. I gotta turn her down. She's hot. Turn her down a little bit, because it's gonna cook really fast. Ooh. They're right there. All right, so I got my crab. They're going in right now. I'm gonna let these guys cook for about 7 minutes, and then I'm gonna go grab my. I got also 2 pounds of shrimp that I'm gonna cook with them, so I'm gonna go grab my shrimp right now. So I'm gonna put those in when these have about 3 minutes left, 4 minutes left. And I'm gonna let them soak for about 5, and then pull everything out. All right, guys. So we got 2 pounds of fresh Texas Gulf shrimp. That is hot. The crabs are already starting to float to the top. I'm gonna take the shrimp. I rinsed them, threw them in there. They're gonna rip and roll. All right, I'm gonna let these guys finish out real quick. And when they finish, I'm gonna pull everything out, put it in a bowl, make sure it's all strained, let it cool, and then I'm gonna show you the deboning, the de-shelling process of how I do it, so we can use the pit boss that's back in the corner that y'all can barely see. But yes, we are smoking on the pit boss again, like last video, but this time we did do a catch and cook, so let's enjoy it. Oh wow, that water looks crazy, guys. But close this up, let it run for about 4 more minutes. Let everything get cool, and then I'm gonna pull everything off. All right, guys, this is how we're gonna do this. I got my cream cheese right here. It's already softened up. I put in some warm water. We got our crabs. They're cool enough to play with and whatnot. The shrimp are too. So, we're doing this recipe. You're gonna want to get as much crab as you can possible. So, break your crab up. We're going to try to avoid as much shells as we can, too. I don't have a cracker with me today. So, I'm going to be fighting some fun stuff. All right. You don't want shells all up in your crab meat. So what I do when I want to get a lot out, take one of their legs, because I'm not going to go digging for that little bit of meat. I use it to scoop all the meat out I can at first, and then I'll take the point, and I take their claw, and make that guy do anything I want. I'm gonna bust this knuckle real quick. I was tempted to bust that knuckle, that wasn't happening. So just go in there, scoop out all the crab meat you can. This is a time-consuming process. So this is how I'm gonna show you how to do the claw. This is how I do the claw and everything. I will go through and pull any shells that may have made it in there and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I got all that meat out now. The popping is because we're making homemade wonton wrap chips with this. All right, there we go. Boom, clear. Beautiful little crab meat. There's not a lot, like I said, and you're gonna get more over time. So that's how you do that part of the crab. That's the back half of the claw. So to get all the meat on the inside, you're gonna need one of these again, or you can use a finger, whatever you want. And you're just gonna go through and start scooping all that meat out on the inside. Be careful not to crack too much shell to get it in there, because you do not want to eat shell. It makes for a horrible dip. Another thing you do is take the leg. That didn't work. Pop them off like that. And now all that meat's going to be easier to get out because there's no tendons holding them together. Just like that. Boom. All that beautiful white crab meat is now coming right out of the cluster. Let's show there. But that's how you do it. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the rest of these. Peel this shrimp. Get these. I'll show you as I get the wrap started. The grease is almost up to temp over here in my wok. But I'll catch all y'all as the meal progresses. Alright guys, so we took some wonton wrappers that we had because we didn't really have, we decided to do this for the chips. Throw them in the grease. Cut them in half. They're originally like a whole square, but we cut them in half to make these. Fry them up like that. Give them a nice little, they take about 10 seconds or so, but you can do this, you can just buy regular tortilla chips. This was our alternative kind of thing. We cooked the chips. I was cooking bacon, and now we're going to go over and assemble, after these cook, we're going to go over and assemble the dip and put it in the cast iron and put it on the smoker. So stay tuned for that. Throwing these in here. I'll catch all y'all on that next step as we progress. Alright guys, so we're assembling everything now. We got our crab. So this was from about, I think 8-9 crabs maybe total. Definitely, I think it was like a little over a cup of crab meat. So this is bell pepper and onion. Oh, bell pepper, actually. And I bought these, like I said earlier, I bought these at HEB. They're all pre-cut, so I ain't got to mess with anything, which is a lifesaver. We're also going to add jalapenos. Oh, right there. I don't want to add all those. Hatch string. Let's call it cheese. Ooh, that smells good. We're also going to put some of this on top, so I'm not going to use all of it in the dip. Next, we're going to throw in 2 blocks of cream cheese. All right, so boom. 1 block of cream cheese. All right, guys, so I'm going to put about 4 tablespoons of some sour cream. About 2 right there. That should be good right there. Next, I have the piece of resistance. Some chopped up bacon. Not really super finely chopped, but all that love and goodness there. And now, I'm about to mix all this up, and I'll show y'all as I'm mixing it. Let me wash my hands. All right, guys, so I'm gonna take my weird little spatula that I bought and mix this thing up. All right, guys, so now that I have it all mixed up, all the crab, everything's incorporated, we're going to transfer this into my cast iron skillet over here. Smooth it all out. We're gonna cover the whole top with this hatch pepper, shredded cheese. And just like that, and now it's gonna go on the smoker at 300 degrees for about 30 minutes. All right, guys, so now we got it ready. We're gonna go ahead and put this on the pit boss for, like I said, about 30 minutes. Also picked this one up at HEB today. It's a queso premix dip. This one takes 30 minutes. All you do is gotta add a little bit of milk. So they're both on. They're both gonna rip for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer when I get back inside, and I'll update y'all progressively as how this turns out. I have no clue, so stay tuned. All right, guys, she is ripping. She's getting there. They've been on for about 15 minutes or so. I'm about to bring a spoon out here and stir that one, but can't go wrong. It is absolutely coming out amazing. It looks amazing. I'm gonna let the cheese kind of bubble over on the top, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so they're done. They've been going for now closer more to an hour than 30 minutes. Pull this guy off too. I gotta go stir this guy up. Hope that cheese didn't but yeah, I'm pulling them off right now, and let's take them inside and get everything served up. Look how beautiful that looks. Look at that. Look at that, guys. I'm gonna take a good photo for y'all. All right, guys, so the dip is done. It is hot and juicy. Got a nice little cheese crust on top. These are the wonton chips y'all saw me make. Just for suspense, I want to try the queso one first. I'll try this one. That one's really good. All right, for this one, never tried this recipe before, so this is gonna be completely different. All right, guys, so y'all can listen to this. Listen. That's some crusty cheese. All right, here we go. Oh, I broke my chip. Big old chip full. Actually, I need to take some off of that because this thing's probably scalding hot. Smells good. All right, hold on. All right, guys, 10 out of 10 recommend. This was really good food. Really good of a dip. So we're about to grub down. We got some shrimp. We got the chips. We got some more queso. We got this weird little concoction that I came up with. So I'm going to call this one a jalapeno popper dip. Blue crab jalapeno popper dip. I guess that's what I can say it is, because that's pretty much exactly what I would do, what I was going to do, but I decided to make a dip out of it. 10 out of 10 recommend. But yes, so I'll catch all y'all at the outro. I got a couple things more to say, but I'm going to serve it up, eat it, and I'll catch all y'all at the outro. Hey, yo, what's up, fishing fools? Hope y'all enjoyed that video right there. It was a lot of fun to make. Me and my cousin Blake, we all had fun catching crabs. The recipe was a 10 out of 10. Absolutely amazing. Yes, definitely try it if you catch some crabs and you have a lot left over. That is pretty much why I came up with that recipe, is because a lot of people, when they make crab, they have a lot the next day, and sometimes it goes to waste, or they freeze it, they don't know what to do with it. That's just a quick little alternative, and it's really good. I definitely tried doing it with like store-bought crab meat. Didn't work the same. Definitely recommend, if you're going to do it, get some like blue crabs or stuff. If you can't go catch them, try finding them at your local market, or try maybe a different crab or something. It might work just as good. Dungeness crab would probably be the best bet for that recipe. But news. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna be uploading a video for maybe another week and a half. I know it's no shock to y'all. I ain't uploaded in a while. Currently dealing with some camera issues. My GoPro decided it wanted just to break, and I don't have a backup right now. So until I get a backup, we'll work on just figuring out content for y'all. Other news. If you are local in Brazoria County, I will be at the Hooked on Tackles grand opening this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. That's the day it is. Either way, all the information that will be in the link below. Go check them out if you haven't done yet. I'll leave them link below. Hooked on Tackle. They're like a really good tackle shop that opened up really close to us. They're in Clute, Texas. So stay tuned for that. Grand opening. I'll probably be filming out there, maybe flying the drone or something. If you're out there, come out, say what's up, and hang out and jaw around, see all the stuff they have. They have quite a bit of stuff there at their shop. So maybe you can find something you've been looking for. But I'll catch all y'all on the next episode of Fat Man's Fishing. We out.